All right, guys, we are back with another portion of 2 Samuel chapter 11 as we continue to see the lessons unfold here, scripturally speaking. And so we left off when Uriah was instructed to go down to his house and lie with his wife in order for him to cover up the sins that had been done between David and his wife, and she conceived the child. And so then David said, we're starting in verse 12. Then David said to Uriah, wait here today also, and tomorrow I will let you depart. So Uriah remained in Jerusalem that day and the next. Now when David had called him, he ate and he drank before him, and he made him drunk. And that evening he went out to lie on his bed with the servants of his Lord, but he did not go down into his house. And so this is specific because our Father in heaven would not allow him to go lay with his wife, because he would have thought that he was in agreement, that he was just untouchable, because he was an anointed, chosen king by none other than the Father himself. And so in the morning it happened that David wrote a letter to Joab and sent it by hand of Uriah. And he wrote a letter saying, set Uriah in the forefront of the hottest battle and retreat from him, that he may be struck down and die. That's right. He wrote a letter asking and requesting for this man's life to be taken away by placing him on the front line, guys. The front line is the very first point of contact whenever you're in the battle. That is the significance of his positioning and where he was requesting this man to go. And so all of these aspects of him concocting to ensure that his sin is covered, because he refused to lie with his wife, because he wouldn't leave his side, because he was a paladin. You might as well say it and go back, and I encourage you to listen to that particular message. But a paladin is a noble character that is chivalrous, that's designated that task because of their advocacy, because of their dedication to defend a certain source. And so this is what Uriah's heart was planted in. And so it was while Joab besieged the city that he assigned Uriah to a place where he knew there were valiant men. Then the men of the city came out and fought with Joab, and some of the people of the servants of David fell, and Uriah the Hittite died also. So this man lost his life, and it wasn't at an account of anything that his hands done, but at the hands of David. And so let this be a lesson to many of you, that sometimes innocent lives are lost because of the decisions that we choose to make. And our Father is not pleased with those things. And so a lot of the times we are not mindful of how our actions affect other people. So let this resonate with someone. And I